That's the tub factory there, where they made the stone laundry tubs. Now, this was started in 1911, and the pottery took it in sometime during the Depression. They closed it and the pottery took it in. And that's Bill Hadger. He was the man, the superintendent of the tub factory. That's a couple of pieces. That's a bottle from the bottle house and a piece of stone from the tub factory there. That's a group of men that worked in the tub factory. Now some of these men worked in the other factories too. They're in other pictures because the job played out in one place, they just go to another factory and get a job. That's Mark Phillips on a stone cutter machine. And that's the foundry. The foundry was right in that road to the pottery and tub factory. And the Brown Lumber Company, all of them were right in that road going up First Avenue. There's another view of the foundry. That's Con Lanham. He was the owner of the foundry. That's not a good picture. It's just a newspaper got it in. That is the button factory. That started in 1911 and closed in 1915 when they put acid in the river up Pittsburgh and killed all the fish and all the mussels and everything in the river. That was the end of the button factory. Of course, that's the Wismack on the other side of it there. That's the same building. When they was building it, it was originally built for the powerhouse for the streetcar line, streetcar company. That is another view of the button factory. That was the name of it. I guess I put that picture in here to get the name of the button factory. Now, there's a thing there that's interesting. Men and boys wanted to work in the button factory. It didn't matter how old you were, 10 or 11 years old, you wanted a job. They'd give you a job. And that was one of the boats that gathered the mussels, get out and drag for them and get them on hooks and get them out and take them up to the button factory and sell them. That's one of the shells with the buttons, the blanks cut out of it, show what they looked like after they was cut. And that's some of the men that worked in the button factory. Joe Smith's in there, Fred Bowens is in there, and Earl Rockwell. This is Earl Rockwell. He married a sister, didn't he? No. No, he married a Brady. He lived up here where
right.
That's another view. Roy Mitchell's in this view. Roy Mitchell, John Buck. I've got their names of people in it. And that's another view. That, of course, a lot of those people didn't work in the button factory. They just happened to be down there, I suppose, to get your picture taken. That's the Brown Lumber Company. That was down in the same line up above, right above the pottery. And my dad and my grandfather, that's my grandfather, and that was my dad. They started it in 1912 and sold it to Bill Bowser about 1919, I think, along in there. That's a view out in front of the Brown Lumber Company office, and my dad's in there, and one of my uncles, and little Pete Henthorne, and that's another view. My grandfather's in there, Laura Lee Berry's in there. And that's another view in front of the Brown Lumber Company office. That building on the other side is where Pete Vogel used to have his beer joint. Pete Vogel did. And that's the team that done the hauling. Of course, course, they didn't have a truck then. They had a team of horses. John Pluart, he was the driver. And of course, that's a picture of the old hotel. It's no longer there. That was torn down in 1954. That was down on Main Street.